A faded school photo sits on a dusty mantelpiece, a silent reminder of a missing child. The absence is a weight that never lifts, a story without an ending. For families, time fractures the day their loved one vanishes. Every holiday, every birthday is marked by that loss. Thousands disappear each year, not just statistics, but people with dreams and families left in limbo. The world moves on, but for those left behind, the search for answers becomes a desperate pilgrimage. The empty chair at the dinner table is a symbol of a life interrupted. Remnants, a shirt in the closet, a saved voicemail are both comfort and torment. This grief is a wound that cannot heal. A question that poisons every quiet moment. Behind every cold case file is a family living with a deafening, unending silence. The media can turn a disappearance into a national obsession, if it chooses to. Names like Lacey Peterson and Gabby Petito became household words, their stories dominating headlines. But this spotlight rarely shines on everyone. Missing white woman syndrome describes the media's focus on young, white, affluent women, while people of color and the marginalized are ignored. For every high-profile case, countless others, like Mariam Starlight or Daniel Robinson, are met with silence. This disparity sends a message about whose lives matter and whose stories are worth telling. Less coverage means fewer tips, less pressure, and fewer resources for the overlooked. Media choices reinforce societal biases, creating a hierarchy of victimhood. Every missing person leaves behind a shattered family. The media must reflect this reality. Until then, the silence is a damning indictment of our priorities. In missing person cases, the first 48 hours are critical, yet arbitrary waiting periods and bureaucratic delays often waste precious time. Jurisdictional chaos, when a person vanishes in one city and evidence appears in another, creates confusion and deadly delays. Agencies struggle to coordinate and vital clues slip through the cracks. While departments debate who's in charge, the trail grows cold. For families, these failures are a betrayal at their most desperate moment. The system's fragmentation is not just frustrating, it can be fatal. Every lost hour is a lost chance for answers. Many disappearances are the work of organized criminal networks, human traffickers who prey on the vulnerable. Runaways, the homeless, and undocumented immigrants are targeted because their absence draws little attention. Victims are moved quickly, their identities erased, exploiting jurisdictional gaps. Traffickers use safe houses, insiders, and established routes to stay ahead of law enforcement. Escape is nearly impossible. Victims are controlled by force and fear. Misclassification, labeling a trafficked teen as a runaway lets traffickers operate with impunity. The system's failures help erase victims twice, first by their captors, then by official indifference. These are not isolated tragedies, but symptoms of a system that fails the most vulnerable. The true nature of many disappearances remains hidden in plain sight. Sometimes cases remain unsolved, not from lack of evidence, but because of deliberate cover-ups. When those in power, politicians, police, or the wealthy are involved, investigations can be derailed or buried. Evidence vanishes, witnesses are silenced, and bogus leads distract from the truth. Families are stonewalled, blamed, or threatened for seeking answers. The system meant to protect becomes an adversary, and justice is sacrificed to protect the powerful. This corruption erodes public trust and allows predators to act with impunity. The victim is not just missing, they are erased to protect a corrupt system. Some cases remain unsolved not because they're mysteries, but because the truth is too dangerous. When police move on, families become investigators. They pore over reports, organize searches, and spend their savings on flyers and billboards. Their homes become command centers, their lives consumed by the search. They navigate bureaucracy, file information requests, and run social media campaigns to keep hope alive. The emotional and financial toll is immense. Relationships strain under the weight of uncertainty. As public interest fades, families carry the torch alone, yet their determination is unwavering, a testament to love and hope. They organize vigils, lobby for legal reforms, and support each other in their shared struggle. Families are the last line of defense against silence, refusing to let their loved ones be forgotten. The reasons so many cases remain unsolved are systemic: underfunded departments, poor coordination, and persistent bias. Each failure compounds the next, making it frighteningly easy for someone to vanish without a trace. But silence is a choice, and we have the power to break it. Demand urgency and dignity for every missing person, regardless of background. Share lesser-known cases, support non-profits, and push for better funding and coordination. Small actions, sharing a post, donating, staying alert, can make a difference. The responsibility is not just the families, it belongs to all of us. We must be the voice for the voiceless, the light in the darkness. Every person deserves to be found, and every family deserves answers.